I'm Eric Novak, and coming up, these are 10 things to know about the new 2021 Cadillac Escalade.
Whatever you do, fade in differently. Show them why the standard of excellence is a road worth taking, take after take. Cadillac Escalade.
So with James Nava, marketing for Cadillac Canada, here in the interior of the 2021 Escalade. This is quite the beast. This is something else.
It absolutely is. We're very proud to have this 21 model year coming to market later this year. And there's lots of great tech inside here.
What's in front of us here? This is massive. It is a 38 inch OLED curved display dash. I mean, my first TV wasn't this big. So.
It is massive, and it's very customizable. Lots of different settings for anyone's taste. But one of my favorite features is actually the augmented reality.
Right.
So we'll actually have the ability using the forward-facing camera on this to see a street view on the dash, and actually have augmented reality from a nav perspective overlay that. So yeah, just a massive screen and with lots of functionality.
And in terms of tech and safety too, you've also taken the sort of traditional cruise control to a way new level. I mean, we went to the adjustable cruise control dynamic, and now we're at something completely different. Yeah,
so this is what we call, actually, Eric, this is what we call Super Cruise, and it is the industry's best hands-free technology, and actually really the only one that you can actually take your hands off the steering wheel while driving.
Okay.
And the reason that you're able to do that is we have this camera attention system.
Right.
And essentially what this camera does is actually has facial recognition, and it recognizes where your eyes are. And your eyes do need to be on the road at all times. Your hands don't need to be on the steering wheel.
Right.
But if you're not paying attention to the road, your seat will actually vibrate.
Okay.
You'll see this start to flash red.
Right.
And it'll indicate to slow down if you do, or get your hands back on the steering wheel. We have sensors in the steering wheel to see if your hands are there. If you do not put your hands on the steering wheel, it will slow down and come to a safe stop.
So you can't be catching up on emails or reading a book or making a meal or something like that. You still have to be paying attention. It's just that you can actually be hands-free.
100%. You think about,
and this is in all driving conditions too?
This is in all driving conditions on highways, so more than 320,000 kilometers across North America. It's been tested, has 8 million kilometers of tested by actual customer users. 86% of those said that they wouldn't drive a vehicle without Super Cruise now that they've had it. So the customers love it when they're using it.
I have 4 children, so I'm used to 3-row vehicles, and the people in the third row, they're usually sitting on top of the frame and their knees are up to their chin, but you've changed that here in the Escalade.
The customer feedback that we hear on the current gen is in the third row, they'd like more comfort, more legroom. So actually we've moved to an independent rear suspension in this vehicle.
Okay.
That gives us 10.4 more inches of third row legroom. The second row seats slide 5.5 inches to give you that space, and we've also extended the overall width of the overall length of the
so it's got to be longer too, right?
It's just about 7 inches longer, giving you 80% more cargo room as well.
And you've got 2 powertrains being available.
That's right. So we have the 6.2 now with active fuel management, but also we have a new 3-liter turbo diesel as well with the same torque as the 6.2-liter V8.
And overall, now we're going to be seeing this available. When are we seeing this on the market?
So this will be start to land in dealerships Q3 of this year.
Okay.
So it's not too far away, and we're looking forward to get it out on dealers' lots and having people get behind the wheel of it. When will we learn about pricing? So pricing will come out likely in the April timeframe.
Okay.
So not too far from today, but about 8 weeks from now we should start.
Okay, Marty Shade with AKG. Tell me about this epic, as it sounds, sound system, pardon the play on words, that you've got here in the new 2021 Escalade.
We are really excited to introduce this as the AKG Studio reference system that we're sitting in. It has 36 speakers on 28 amplifier channels.
So 36 speakers. Now, I remember my very first car, in 1991 Toyota Tercel, and I had to upgrade For 4 speakers. We're now talking 30. Where are 36 in a vehicle like this? Because once upon a time, 8 and 10 was enough.
Well, the difference is we have multiple different sizes and different locations. When you think about a vehicle like that, they're all going to be 5-inch, 6-inch speakers.
Right.
In this vehicle, we have tweeters, we have mid-ranges, we have mid-tweeters, we have unities, which is a mid-range tweeter combination part.
Right.
We have woofers. We have all these different sizes. So they're spread out from the instrument panel, the A-pillar, the doors, the center console, the rear doors, the headrests, the headliner. Everywhere you look, there's a speaker.
So I'm guessing the end goal really is to create the most immersive experience you can. Tell me about some of the effects. Because you can do surround sound, I'd imagine, can you? You can basically enveloped in sound?
You can completely immerse the user in sound. This particular system offers surround 3D, and it's controllable in the instrument panel, and you can adjust it anywhere from a true stereo representation all the way up to a true immersive 3D surround.
Is there any way we can hear anything? Or do you have anything going on?
Absolutely.
Let's see. What do we got?
Did a full 180.
Now, I've got my headrest speakers here, right? This is it.
Yep.
And this is fantastic. You can communicate with people in the back row through these speakers right now, you're saying?
You can.
Can you hear me in the back?
Oh yeah, perfect.
And I can hear you. So if you were my kid, and if I was telling you to stop arguing, you'd have no excuse because you can't say you're not able to hear me.
I want candies.
What? No. You have you done your homework, young man?
And one of the wonderful features about it is there's actually a button on the steering wheel where you can actually disable it.
Okay.
So if you speak to us again.
Hi.
Oh, good.
No, you can't.
Good.
Can't hear me?
No, I can't hear you anymore, so that asking for candy is done.
And then it's simple, push the button to turn it back on.
But I don't want to hear him asking for candy anymore.
Well, you can adjust that in the menu.
Okay.
You can actually turn off the rear to front mode while keeping the front to rear mode on, so you can communicate with them.
So also in the AKG, you were talking about there's a new feature with their GPS system where the voice that we hear actually is, as you're approaching, the sound is targeted. You're saying?
Yes, we're trying to render the navigation prompts to the location that they should be at. So, for example, turn left 1 mile would sound it's at a distance on the left-hand side. Turn left now would sound like it's in your left-hand door. And turn the same thing down the right-hand side. So as you approach a turn, the prompt will not only be on the correct side, but also closer to you as you approach.
So it's the visualization, and also your brain is hearing the sounds coming different sides. Well, here's my question. And if you miss the turn, I guess it will tell you to, what will it say if you miss it?
It can give you a prompt from behind you telling you that you missed your turn.
Okay, does it get mad at you?
Not at this time.
You see, I firmly believe that there is a market for a system that when you miss your turn, it gets agitated. You know, like...
Well, that's the only way us husbands will listen.
Right. You know, say, listen, why don't you turn? Don't you listen to me? Why am I even here? Like, just turn this damn thing around.
That's correct.
That's going to be the next upgrade.
I think the hard part is knowing whether he's driving or whether she's driving.
Right. So I assume we'll be in the next version of this system. We're going to find some agitation mode, right?
Wait, what? I would have to talk to Cadillac about
okay,
that.
all right. Well, this is really cool. I thank you for the update, and I can't wait to actually get driving this thing and immerse myself in sound, except from the back there.
Are we there yet?
No!
Quit asking.
Yeah, good. Family vehicles have come a long way since I was a kid, and this 2021 Cadillac Escalade is so full of tech and audio equipment, it's really quite the dramatic departure. As it was said, you will see these vehicles in dealer lots sometime in the third quarter of 2020, so late this summer. But for now, this has been a sneak peek at 10 things you need to know about the 2021 Cadillac Escalade. From Toronto, I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. There's plenty of ways for you to keep connected with me, so check out some of my social media links, suggested videos, and I'd really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel.